Hey, it's Eldon back here. It's another episode of Crazy Dad's Garage. Weather's been pretty cold in the winter and my shop's not heated right now, and so I haven't spent a lot of time making videos, but it seemed like a lot of you liked that last one that I made about the two cars that my sister had. So I was out here for a drive. I just like driving out in the desert just for the fun of it, and saw this old Hulk sitting out here, so I thought I'd come down and make a video of it. And it's cool. I don't like to do too much getting on other people's property, but this thing's sitting out in the middle of the desert, and I thought it'd be kind of fun just to show you what I found here. So I'm going to flip the camera around and tell you a little bit about this old truck. Kind of cool because this is exactly the cab that I used to build my rat rod out of. This is a 46 or 47 Ford. I'm not exactly sure of the year. But yeah, very much exactly like mine, same color even, so it's kind of fun. This one's been out here. It's in a little worse condition than mine was, but this would be awesome rat rod material for something like what I built. I'd actually wish I had time and money to pick these things up and go out and, at least get them built, roughed in to where somebody could take them and finish them as a rat rod. But this one, it's kind of an interesting deal. So the doors on it are rusted out at the bottom. Now mine didn't have that problem, interestingly enough. Other than that, they're not too bad of shape. The floorboard was what was interesting in here to me. It's in way better shape than my floor was. I actually had to cut that out, and that's one of the reasons I've got a wooden floor in mine, because mine was completely rusted out, but this one's not too bad. Check out, got a good glove box door on this one, which mine didn't have. A lot of the old switches and stuff are still there, obviously not usable, but steering wheel's similar, gauges are missing, windows missing, all that kind of stuff. And somebody's been shooting at this one, so we got quite a few bullet holes in it here and there. But, all of that stuff on a rat rod is completely fixable. These are kind of interesting. They had the gas tank underneath the seat. Yeah, oh, looky there. So, it does have the old Flathead V-8 in it, but the tranny's missing off of it. So, let's see here. Yeah, this is just almost exactly what mine was like. Mine actually had been used for a spud truck hauling potatoes, and this one I'm sure has been something else, more than likely a hay truck. But I got mine in kind of the same condition here and pulled the cab off, and the hood is really all I kept, and I scrapped the chassis and stuff on it. But I think it'd be kind of fun to take one of them and see if you could build a rat rod chassis out of the deal. But yeah, kind of a fun little potential project here for somebody. I'm one of those guys that wishes I had about 50 acres of property out where it wouldn't bother anybody, so I could collect this stuff and pass it on to other people who are looking for it. So anyway, it's been hit in the front. The fenders, you could pound all this back out and make it usable for a rat rod. Heck, if you were even really good, you could restore it. But who knows? This depends on what you're trying to accomplish with it. It's just fun to me to let your imagination run wild here and see what you can come up with. There you go. Let's pull the hood up here since it opens up. There we go. So we got ourselves an old Flathead V-8 in there. I have not yet learned enough about flatheads to really identify it, but this is probably the original one that came in the truck in 47 or 46 or whatever it was. Looks like top part of the carburetor's missing. I can almost guarantee the thing's frozen up, but there you go. You got your two water pumps on the front, your distributor right there. It would be fun to collect some of this stuff, see if you could actually ever make it work again. That always is appealing to me. This one's got a really cherry firewall on it. And that's interesting. It's right there. It's got the ID plate, which mine doesn't have. But I'll bet they'd never find a title for this one either. If you could actually talk them into selling it to you. But it's always fun to see what's sitting around in the desert like this and be able to take a look at it and think about the possibilities. So there you go, just kind of a fun side light to throw in here for a little video of Crazy Dads. Hope you can find something like this for your project. If you're wanting to do something old, like a rat rod like mine, obviously this gets you into the much more complicated build process than what I've talked about in the low buck things, but hey, rat rods are low buck versions of hot rods too, and it would just be a fun project. So there you go. I'm going to sign off here for just this little walk around of a, I'm going to say 47 Ford, because I'm not 47. Yeah, 40. No, that's right. It probably is a 46. That's got to be what it is. Anyway, 1946 Ford. This is probably a 2-ton truck. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that.